I never thought it'd be this.
I'm jumping out of your
arms.
I let it fall in the
Pit. Just what you call the abyss. Aloha. I've just been listening to FKJ, Risk, and I was just prepping myself to read you some poetry. Yes, that's what we're doing today. Poetry. I have a huge collection of poems that I actually uploaded online a few years ago. I used to have them on Instagram, but I haven't shared them anywhere else. I used to own a cafe and we had a few events, I think 2 or 3 events called Rogue Lexus. Love it, where we all gathered together and shared our poetry. That was where I shared my poetry, and I haven't shared any poetry since then. And I really want to, because I love my poems. I mean, I love writing, and I haven't written for a while, so I want to share 3 poems. One called Wings, another called Night's Lights, and the third is called Up High. Of course, I haven't memorized them. It's been so long since I actually looked at them, and I'm sure there are parts that need to be changed, but this is creativity. I love them and I want to share them, so I'm going to. I'm so excited. This is what I live for, you know? This is why I want to go back to my creative roots, because I can imagine myself doing this every single day, and it brings me so much joy. It brings me so much joy. All will be well. This is the start of the journey, so I'm going to appreciate small beginnings and just work towards the future I dream of. Lights in. Let's go. The first one is called Wings. I have FKJ playing in the background just to add a little bit more dimension to this video. Let's go. Wings. I can sense your shell breaking. Come to me. Let me plant you in love. Let me water you with light. Let me teach you how to bloom, my dear. I can sense your shell breaking. Come to me. Let me paint you in love. Let me water you with light. Let me teach you how to bloom, my dear. This next poem is called Night's Lights. The moon looked odd tonight, as if someone had forgotten to trace around its outline. It hung there, lonesome, immobile and distant, insignificantly significant. It was striking. The hue of the lamp on the alley, the way the cement waved between the bricks. In and of itself, it was the glue that the foundations were hopelessly bound to. A relentless network made of crushed brick, mortar, some sand and some hope of a tanning worker, a spent architect and a married couple wishing and waiting for their first nights in their new home. Cords strung across the loose sky, they didn't choose this life, created to subdue unrelenting sparks, the source of sublime energy, nature's engineering, man-made, plugged from oak trees into our flickering routers. Fire, I feel you. Your heat stretches across the unmanned street, engulfing my need, my blazing curiosity. Fire, through a neighbor's window, I see you. Cover the bed in gunpowder. Let us scorch ourselves with his heat. Call in Guy, he'll hold the post tonight. Give him a 4-legged, he'll take his seats. Oh, let us dive into the velvet sea with love. I'll take your cotton, you my silk slip. I'll feel the drip, heavy from above, as we submerge ourselves from toe to tip. Submerge, emerge, submerge in love. It's time. For feeling to outweigh logic, for life to outweigh death, for love to outweigh longing. It's time. For feeling to crawl out of the depths, rise up and engulf any shred of sanity I have left. For throbbing life stemming from ylang-ylang loins to grasp death's neck and suffocate it with leather and metal. For unforgiven yet Mariana deep love, to cling onto eternal longing and catch a submarine to the surface, hoping to be explored and adored. It's time to turn off the night's lights. Off! I love that one. Okay, so the next and last poem of this video, of this series, it's not a series, it's just a video, but the next and last poem is called Up High. You know what I remember? What I miss when the clouds have parted and the sky is all I see? Us, sitting on stained sheets, not so quiet whispers, sipping on strange teas, caffeine addicts, you, not me. What I miss the most? You, not tea. I want to read another one. Okay, so this one's called The Kratos of My Eden. Every so often, I seem to forget that I am grounded in a physical, a net crafted of helixes and energy, a three-dimensional existence where anything and everything is taken in through abstract senses, where speech can evoke strong sentiments, where sentiments can evoke speechlessness, where speech can evoke strong sentiments, where sentiments can evoke. Ta-da! Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna stop there because I've got a meeting soon, and yeah, I want to carry on, but I'm gonna stop there. I've got a meeting. This is why I love poetry. This is why I love creativity. It just makes me feel so me. It makes me feel so me and so happy. I love it. But I'm gonna stop there. Okay. Bye. See you next week. I don't know what's coming next week, but it's going to be creative and I'm going to love it. Hopefully you love it too. See you next week. Bye. I never thought it'd be this.
I'm jumping out of your
Arms.
I let it fall in the
Pit. Is this what they call the abyss?
I fought and clawed for it. I could recall when your
Lips used to contort in the smiles, bright as the sun.
drawn in the clips.
Woo!
Wow.
Hasn't been bright in a while. Risk. A. A.